Hello. Today my guest is a man who's no stranger to controversy and who currently finds himself the focus of impassioned, violent criticism. A man who stands in the dock accused of mismanagement and incompetence. He's the gas man who came to fix my boiler last week, and his name is Wedge. Welcome, Wedge. And I'd like to start, if I may, by taking you back to the events of last week, when by arrangement I waited in all day Tuesday and you never turned up.
Well, actually, Brian, if I can just correct you there, we did in fact call round, but you were out, and we left a note telling you that we'd called, and with respect, I don't think that this distortion of the facts does much to raise the tone of the debate.
Well, we'll come back to that in a moment. Let's move on to the following day, when you finally materialised, and you said, and I'm quoting you, dear, oh dear, some right cowboys installed this, but don't you worry, Tosh, I'll have it fixed in a jiffy. You then removed the boiler and you didn't return for 6 days. Fixed in a jiffy. Were they not your exact words?
You've taken them completely out of context.
A jiffy is equivalent to 6 days.
Well, it's...
yes or no? It's a straightforward question.
Look, I'm sorry, but I refuse to be drawn on what constitutes a jiffy. That's a highly technical area which is under review at the present time.
How, in all honesty, can you defend your record on this matter?
Well, Brian, that's a very valid question which I'll answer in a moment. But first, I'd like to answer the question which I think you should have asked, namely, how can my predecessor, who installed this boiler, defend his record? I inherited a boiler in crisis.
And which you've still not fixed. It's making a constant banging noise.
Oh, there you go again, getting the facts wrong. It is not a banging noise, it is in fact a pinking noise.
And the thermostat isn't working, you haven't repaired it.
Brian, I must object.
Is it not also the case that you're widely regarded in gasman circles as the biggest cowboy since Desperate Dan?
Sorry. I need to be insulted.
Where do you usually go? Join me next week when I'll be interviewing Dave, the git who serviced my car.